So when I knew that I needed to change was when I was going place to place begging for a program, and I had no money. I just had the clothes on my back. I was sleeping on the street, and I was just miserable, and I was trying to do whatever it took to get into a rehab to start over. But before that, I was headed to a grave, either prison or death, and addiction took me to my rock bottom. So my life was a mess, is what it was.
I was headed for a wreck, like I've never wrecked before. Anything and everything to get my hands on what I wanted, what I needed, and when I wanted it. Mm-hmm. And I was headed for prison, and I wasn't coming out.
When people come out of program or off the streets, there's no landlord or nobody who wants to give a recovering drug addict who is a felon, who has no credit, a place to live.
What FaithWorks means to me is saviors. And the one and only Savior of mine is Jesus, but down here on earth, they have saved us, saved me. I mean, without them, I don't know where we'd be.
It seemed too good to be true. When somebody interviews you and asks you about your past, you don't expect someone to say, here's a key to your new house,
Yeah, right. When we got the interview, she showed us the house and gave us the key.
Are you ready to see your new home?
And you're so used to being let down, it's too good to be true, you're scared.
Yeah, but it was real.
Yeah.
We had nothing, and we got our own home. It was furnished. It was a beginning to our life, to what we have today, because I got a home at FaithWorks. I got custody of my other 2 children back, had a home to bring our newborn baby to. It was also a good structured environment to stay clean and sober and to live a healthy life. And not just that, they do Christmas, they do barbecues, they do so much, and not just giving us the home, but they have done so much for our family every holiday, anything, and they're always there to support, even if we just need to talk. They even bought my son's school clothes,
Yeah, whenever we fall short, they were there to pick us up.
Yeah.
FaithWorks is a blessing, most definitely. She said chores, rules. They're not rules, they're guidelines. It's to help you adapt to the real world. That's what they did. I was never a family man, or I was always a druggie or a thief or a piece of crap. But FaithWorks, they've helped me adjust and adapt. It was a transition, like when we were in our other program, and we'd come to FaithWorks and transition us to the real world. Without them, it wasn't possible.
I think they need more transitional housing so people can go from program into a home, but still be accountable to drug tests, accountable to be a good mother and a good father, and still work on goals. And once you have your own home, that's when you get custody of your children back.
I see my life going farther than where I've ever imagined. Going to school, getting a career. I see nothing but progress and blessings.
When I look to the future, I see my family and my children owning a home, and to teach my kids to be there and teach them right from wrong, always be there and never leave again.